thrilling disease there is, making use of the rule of three. And it got my attention. Immediately, I looked up. Because cancer could be quite a dry subject of symptoms, of courses, of diseases. But David related that to his personal experience of someone having cancer, of having a friend who had cancer, and even brought in a bit of humor to lighten what is a very painful subject. When the cancer reaches this stage, tell that person, go home and tell your family how much you love them. And it was clear that at that stage, you were about to exit this life. There was a clear structure to David's delivery. He stated what cancer is. He talked about his personal experience of cancer and the types of cancer there is. He then brought us to a definition of cancer. And then he brought it home again, a personal experience. A friend dying of cancer as a part of what the disease it is, and his personal fascination with the condition. As I listened to David, I was quite interested. The personal experience with cancer, his obvious grasp of the subject, but while I was listening, much of the content of what David spoke about, in terms of what cancer is, the types of cancer, the course of cancer, were drawn upon a lecture at one of a university lecture. I would have thought that, I would think that would have been even stronger if David had been able to draw upon other sources, upon other authorities, to actually strengthen the case that he was making, that cancer is serious business, and that if you have cancer, your time is limited. It's not a cure. He was very clear about that. The drugs just buy you time. David stood here, and he made some very telling points, but they could have been made even stronger. For example, when David talked about the way cells divide, and he said 1 trillion, 1 out of 1 trillion going wrong, I pricked up my ears. I would have pricked them up even faster if he'd used a little vocal variety. 1 trillion. 1 out of 1 trillion. Drop your voice. Vary the pace. Because as I listened throughout the speech, the pacing was about the same all the way through. So some pauses, some vocal variety, some changes in tone would have definitely helped to make this an even stronger speech. But towards the end, David had his hands in this position, and I know some here, they opened. There was a point where he pointed each part of the body to indicate that the types of cancer, I would like to see more of that. But overall, it was well structured. David made use of not only of medical fact, but also he made use of personal experience to give us what was a very interesting speech. Madam Chair.